That's jarring. Recording in progress. I don't know how much I got for you today, but here's a little something for you. I was pumping up my electric bike tires over the weekend. It was time to get back out on the road on my bike, and I was pumping up my front tire. I have an automatic electric uh, bicycle and car tire pump. It's the greatest invention of all time. Just uh, just sit there. So while I was pumping up my front tire, it's right next to my bookcase, and I was, looking at the bottom shelf, all the billions of books we all have, and looking and it's going, and then a book stood out for me that it's called Discourses by Mayor Baba. Have you heard of Mayor Baba? He was an Indian avatar of the 20th century yogi, and it said that he was fully realized, fully enlightened, whatever, but one of the heavyweights, and it was, a book this thick of his discourses. And what's interesting about Mayor Baba is he took a vow of silence very early in life, and he just wrote on a little chalkboard everywhere that he went, and he traveled all around the world. And it said that he had an aura and a bliss and a joy and a palpable feeling of light around him. And his message is, I was just sitting there waiting for my bicycle tire to pump up, and I peeled open the book, which I can't even remember when I read it. At least 15 years ago, maybe 35 years ago. I don't even know. The book I had came out in 1986, a compilation. He died in about 1967, I think, but he did gain some notoriety for a couple of reasons. And one is Peter Townsend of The Who, the rock band Who. Do you guys know The Who? Of course you do. Peter Townsend adopted Mayor Baba as his avatar, teacher, guru, master, posthumously, and about a year after Mayor Baba died. But Peter Townsend was very, very, very much, and is very much, a seeker, and wrote staggeringly brilliant spiritual songs. Peter Townsend is astonishing to me personally, but he was a proponent of Mayor Baba, and was just touched by Mayor Baba's intense message of love. I mean, it's just love up one side and down the other, and the perfecting quality of love. And Mayor Baba is also known for his great saying throughout his life was "Don't worry, be happy." And of course, that was purloined by Bobby McFerrin and in his beautiful song of the same name, "Don't worry, be happy." But the title, "Don't worry, be happy." So anyway, I'm pumping up my bicycle tire, and I pop the book open, and I turn to a particular thing, and it says, one of the greatest obstacles to spiritual growth, and one of the greatest advancements we make in any particular lifetime, is the lifetime when we finally learn to quit worrying. And don't worry, be happy. That was his saying. And the corrosive effect that worry has on us. And of course, it's just exactly the one paragraph I turned to. And I will admit that worrying has been built into my nervous system. I come from a family of worriers, catastrophizers, we might call them. We use our big brains to extrapolate forward into imaginary situations, negative ones, and then try to solve problems before they happen yet. A recipe for anxiety. And so, yeah, let's all of us just commit to stop worrying. Okay, just knock it off, would you? And I'll stop too. So we're going to go on a worry diet. And if we find ourselves worrying, we're just going to stop it, because it's just, if Mayor Baba says it's the number one obstacle to the rapid spiritual advancement we could all make, worrying is like the constant grinding noise in our mind, like the sound of a clunky refrigerator compressor. And that sound acts as a firewall between soul and spirit. And it's just, it's probably, I'll say this about for me, it's a lazy, chronic, debilitating, unnecessary. I mean, when it comes to what I worry about, maybe 1/1000th of what I've ever worried about ever happens, and it never happens in the way that I thought anyway. So Just a reminder from Mayor Baba, don't worry, be happy. And on this day of daylight savings time, that's all I've got. And we'll kick it into gear this week and remember Mayor Baba's message and what an amazing proponent of love he was. I'll see you guys.